Now we are going to the last set of 3 questions. This forms a part of organic chemistry. Again, it's a comprehension type of question, and a small passage is being given. This relates to a hydrocarbon that's actually given. A hydrocarbon A of molecular weight 54, some details relating to that. It reacts with excess of bromine in carbon tetrachloride. That shows a bit of unsaturation present in the compound. It is not a saturated compound, and molecular weight 54 is actually given. So it reacts with bromine in carbon tetrachloride. Therefore, it should be either an olefin or an acetylene. Both can answer the test for unsaturation, excepting that single bonded compound. It is a multiple carbon-carbon multiple bond, either a double bond like an olefin or a triple bond like an alkyne is being present. And so, this on catalytic hydrogenation with excess hydrogen, this undergoes catalytic hydrogenation. Obviously, olefins will undergo catalytic hydrogenation to give alkanes, and acetylenes will undergo to give olefins as well as alkanes depending upon the hydrogen and depending upon the conditions of the reaction. But one important given and also gives a compound C whose molecular weight, the accounts for the percentage is actually given. Let us not be working on the percentages and all that, we can actually work out the percentages. But the more important information is given. A reacts with CH3 CH2Br in the presence of sodium amide. When something reacts with sodium amide and reacts with an alkyl halide, it is more an alkyne than an alkene. And also that alkyne, there are 2 alkynes that are given there. The questions, then let us go to one after the other the questions. Question number 58 is the structure of A is. One very important clue that is given there, very important vital information that is given there relating to the compound A is, compound A reacts with ethyl bromide in the presence of sodium amide. Sodium amide means it should contain an acidic hydrogen or an acetylenic hydrogen. Among the structures, among the options that are given in the structure for the structure of A in question number 58 is, this seems to be the best because this gives rise to this. This hydrogen can be replaced on treatment with sodium amide CH3 CH2 C triple bond CH. So this on reaction with sodium amide, this will become a minus, and with ethyl bromide will give rise to a product. That is actually A reacts with this in the presence of sodium amide to give another hydrocarbon D, another hydrocarbon that is given there. So obviously the hydrocarbon that you are going to have from this reaction must be C triple bond C CH2 CH3. This will be the other hydrocarbon that will be getting from this. So the structure of A must be this. So that corresponds to A. That is the correct answer for the question number 58. Now coming to question number 59, let us go to question number 59. The structure of C is, what is the structure of C? The structure of C is, you will find that it is under, what is actually given is on complete catalytic hydrogenation. However, on catalytic hydrogenation with the excess of hydrogen, that means this is the original hydrocarbon. With excess of hydrogen, what will happen? This will take 1 mole of hydrogen to become a double bond, and with the excess of hydrogen, this will become a single bond. So what will be the compound that will be produced? CH3. This will not be affected. So CH3, CH2, CH3. If there is anything corresponding to that value, then it is actually B. B is the correct answer for question number 59, because this undergoes, supposing it is partial hydrogenation, what will be the product that is obtained? Only 1 bond will be removed and you will get a double bond. But it is given there clearly, it undergoes hydrogenation with excess of hydrogen to form C. Therefore, the compound C is this a saturated hydrocarbon, which is just nothing but butane. Then come to question number 60. Question number 60 says the structure of D is, what is actually the structure of D? It is given there that it reacts with the excess of CH3 in the presence of CH to give another hydrocarbon D. This is actually, we have already given the structure of the hydrocarbon D. This is actually the structure of the hydrocarbon D. Therefore, the correct answer for that question, for that is C, option C. Option C is this compound CH3 CH2 C triple bond C CH2 CH3. Therefore, the correct answers for the question are, for the question number 58, it is this terminal alkyne. This is known as a terminal alkyne. If it is an internal alkyne, this hydrogen cannot be, there is no hydrogen to be replaced there. Therefore, the more important thing is there are only two alkynes given. One is the terminal alkyne, the other is the internal alkyne. Terminal alkyne is the correct answer for this. For the question number B, this saturated hydrocarbon, and for the that is question number 59, it is option B. And for the question number 60, it is actually this hydrocarbon, this product, which is obtained as a product of on treatment with sodium amide and ethyl bromide or ethyl halide. So this is actually the answer for this question C. This is actually the product, the structure of the product is D, the option is C. This is actually C. This compound is C. So these are all the three, the answers for the three questions. For 58 it is A, for 59 it is B, and for 60 it is C.